In a faraway kingdom, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. She was kind, gentle, and always dreaming of a life full of wonder and magic. However, her days were filled with chores and endless work as she lived with her two wicked stepsisters and her cruel stepmother. Each dawn, Cinderella would rise to the crow of the rooster, ready to sweep the floors, dust the shelves, and prepare the meals. Despite the hardships, her spirit was never broken. She found joy in singing as she worked, her melodious voice floating through the air. Little did her stepmother know, but Cinderella's songs were filled with hope and dreams of a better life. One day, news arrived of a grand ball at the royal palace. It was to be the grandest affair the kingdom had ever seen, and the prince would choose a bride from among the guests. "What a marvelous opportunity!" exclaimed Cinderella's stepsisters, twirling and giggling at the thought of attending the ball. But Cinderella's heart sank when her stepmother declared, "You won't be going, Cinderella. You belong at home." Heartbroken yet resilient, Cinderella watched as her stepsisters donned their fancy gowns and sparkling jewels. The house grew silent as they left for the palace, leaving Cinderella alone. Tears glistened in her eyes as she sat by the hearth, but suddenly, a warm, brilliant light filled the room. It was her fairy godmother. "Don't cry, dear child," she said softly, her magical wand waving in the air. "You shall go to the ball." With a flick and a twirl of her wand, the fairy godmother transformed Cinderella's tattered dress into a gown of shimmering blue satin, and her worn shoes became glass slippers, sparkling as though made of starlight. A pumpkin from the garden was turned into a magnificent carriage, and mice became valiant white horses. "Now go to the ball, but remember," warned the fairy godmother, "you must return before the clock strikes 12, for at midnight the magic ends." Arriving at the palace, Cinderella was a vision of grace and beauty. The prince noticed her immediately and was captivated by her elegance and charm.